Welcome back. Distressing news coming from Pakistan, where there's been another instance of minorities being attacked. Bishop Azad Marshall has tweeted that he is absolutely distressed about the fact that members of the Christian community have been at the receiving end of violence in Faisalabad in Pakistan, in a place called Jaranwala, where churches have been vandalized and burnt. Let me in fact go across to my colleague Pradeep Datta for more on this. Pradeep, this has of course been part of a systematic series of events of persecution in Pakistan, where this time around the Christian community is at the receiving end. The latest such instance coming from Jaranwala area in Faisalabad district. Tell us more.
Yes, you're absolutely right. This is another story of persecution, terror, trauma and pain suffered by the minority community. And here in this particular case, once again, they have been targeted because of blasphemous act, what they had been alleging. It happened today morning when the people from a Muslim community with the rods and the batons, they entered inside one of the church, considered to be the oldest one in Jaranwala area in Faisalabad. They ransacked church, they vandalized church, they burned church. And after that, there's a lot of fear among Christians there. The allegation had been that two youngsters, they desecrated Quran Sharif. It is because of this reason. But nobody had seen this thing. All of a sudden, there was the mosque's loudspeaker was used to mobilize people in that area, and people in large number, they moved toward the church. This is not first time. You remember, Siddharth, this happened 4 years back also, when one of the Sri Lankan who was working in one of the factories there, he was also lynched by the mob. That time also allegation had been that only thing he had done was he had removed the sticker of Tariq-e-Labbaik, but the people had alleged that he had insulted Prophet Muhammad, and that's one of the reasons that they had taken this action. Though this time the government is assuring that they are going to take action against all those people who are responsible for vandalizing this church. But never before we have seen this thing. Reason is that blasphemous law is always like a sword that is hanging on the neck of minority community member. It's always being used against the Hindus. It's always being used against the Christian. But I think this should also be an eye-opener for the Netas sitting on this side of the border, because they were the one who were against CA when government really wanted to
taken through the details of what's happened in Jaranwala in Faisalabad. We'll have to take a short break right now, but we'll continue our coverage on the other side with Kritsween taking you through the headlines. Stay tuned.